What is going on, YouTube? This is Witch Hobbies, and I am back with a complete update of my Olivia Crimson Bride EDH deck. Now, in my last video, I only had 50% of the cards in it. Now I have all my cards, and I completed the deck. It's not finely tuned. It's just complete with 100 cards. I still got cards to add, and I still got cards to take out, but right now it works. So we'll start off with Soren, the Mirthless, Olivia Voldarin. This way I could take control of your creatures and turn them into vampires. And if it's legendary, that helps keep that legendary creature on the field to protect my creatures I brought back with Olivia. Drawn of the Last Blood Chief, Calatus, Trader of Get, Vito, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. I do like having lifelink in there, but it's not a lifelink deck, but you know, it's something to keep my life total afloat. And Yahini for a decent legendary sack outlet. Necropolis Regent. Bloodthrone Vampire. I've seen a lot of people put Viserys Seer as their sack outlet, but I didn't want to use the same cards I see everybody else using, so I'm using her for my sack outlet. Valky, God of Lies. Egon, God of Death. God Eternal Bantu. Now, I like this card because it allows me to sacrifice as many creatures as I can, and I get to draw cards. So like a lot of cards like Thriller Possibilities, and I forgot the other one, with Chandra and her mom hugging. I didn't add those because that's what everybody's telling me to add. So I want my deck to be a little bit different. So I put Magus, God of Slaughter. The Raised Boar, I'm not even gonna try to El Harga, I guess. But I like this card because I'm going to have a lot of big creatures in my hand. And what better way to bring them out than with that? Reaper of the Abyss for some removal. Another card draw engine I'm gonna have is Bloodgift Demon. I like how he fits the whole vampire theme from Innistrad. So I just like the flavor of having that card in here. Lord of the Void. Burning Rune Demon. Rune Scar Demon. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. Mirag, Fury of Akone. Double battle phases. Vampiric Tutor for the flavor, just to have it in case I need to catch up. Plum the Forbidden. This is an excellent sack outlet as well. I can sack multiple creatures and I get to draw cards. Valakut Awakening. Village Rites. We have Dark Ritual. Hour of Glory. I like the whole exile. I'm trying to stay away from destroy because, man, I don't want to be able to, you know, I don't want to waste mana destroying a creature and then you bring them back out the next turn. So exile is definitely the way to go. Bloodline Cooling. There's a lot of 2/2 spirits being created now. So this is a good board wipe for any tokens, actually. Zombies, spirits, humans. Infernal Grasp for flavor. Bleed Dry. Now, target creature gets minus 13 until end of turn. You know, I highly doubt there'd be a creature that's going to be higher than 13. So, exile, I'll take that. Sudden Edict. I love how this card has split second. And I love how it says target player sacrifices a creature. A good way to get around indestructible and all types of shenanigans. So there's a lot of times where there's only one creature. Like there's always times where there's an opponent that only has one creature, and sometimes it's their commander, you know, and it's like, well, sorry, you have to sacrifice it. Call the bloodline because we want to be able to discard cards. Goblin bombardment, another sack outlet. Obulate, yeah, obulate, I guess, yeah. Another one to get rid of like the indestructible because I need to phase out someone. It's not an exile, but it gets around all the other shenanigans that can't let me just destroy. I could just have a timeout. Awake to slaughter. Another removal, guild. Profane command. Unmarked grave. Change of fortune. Now, I was debating on putting this card in there, but I do like it as a way to filter out my hand, put cards in the graveyard, and then redraw what I discarded this turn. Faithless looting, Vandal Blast, Flay Essence. I love this card. I wish it was instant speed, but exile target creature or planeswalker, you gain life equal to the number of counters on it. I like that. Necromantic Selection, Feed the Swarm, Everflowing Chalice. Now, for flavor, yeah, you know, vampire drink out of a chalice, Everflowing, keep drawing blood. All right, so this is the beginning of my mana rocks. So Everflowing Chalice, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Feller's Stone, Charcoal Diamond is in here finally, Fire Diamond, Coalition Relic, Commander Sphere, and Honored Heirloom. I love Honored Heirloom. I love how I could exile target card from a graveyard. Way better than sacrifice Honored Heirloom. Now I could keep using it. Love it. For flavor again, Wedding Invitation. I like how I could draw a card at least, but in case I buff up my Olivia, no wait, not in case, when I buff up Olivia, I would like to use this to make her unblockable. That'll be perfect. That's ideal, right? Altar of Dementia, the ultimate sack outlet. More for flavor, Grimoire of the Dead. Panharmoniacon. I know I butchered that name. But yeah, for like enter the battlefield effects and, you know, just effects that, you know, enter the battlefield or some of my artifacts, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know, with this one, draw a card, draw 2 cards. But yeah, like I said, I still have more cards to add. That's going to really make this card one of my best cards on my deck. Lethal Form Engine, the copy activated triggered abilities and stuff like that. I just like that in there, you know. Sword of Hearth and Home, Vulpal Sword, so when I'm unblockable, I could just like buff them up real quick, spend some mana, try to knock out that character or that character, that player that's trying to, you know, target my Olivia. And Olivia, you know, she is a warrior, you know. So she has to have some type of, you know, weapons and armor. So Commander's Plate and Lightning Greaves. Now to the mana, we have Haunted Ridge, Dragon Skull Summit, Blight Step Pathway, Rakdos Guild Gauge. We have Bloodfell Caves, Dross for Bridge, Artifact Land Indestructible. You know, I don't know. I just put it in there because I had it. Cinder Barons. This busted ass Evolving Wilds. I can't believe this deck is still, I mean, this card is still legal. Terraformic Expanse. Gyreet Sanitarium. Command Beacon. Command Tower. Opal Palace. Fabled Passage. Prismatic Vista, Rogue's Passage. And I have about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Mountain. And Swamp, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, actually 11, but more than likely I will use this as the land. But thank you guys. I finished the deck. I want to play it. Tell me what you guys think. What I should add, what I should take out. Do you guys like Olivia? I'm in love with Olivia, but I think everybody is right now because, you know, she's hot, but she's always been my favorite vampire since the beginning of Innistrad. So I'm glad that I actually got to build her. I'm glad that I, you know, finished something that I started. So thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great day and happy holidays.